Hi, I'm Benny Spies from Gun It with Benny Spies and OutdoorLife.com, and I'm sitting here with Delaware native and Nashville recording artist Chuck Wicks.
Yes.
And we are at the CMA Festival in Nashville, Tennessee. A couple questions for you, big guy. You ready?
I'm ready.
Nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
I would be too.
Yeah.
I'm not a pro at this.
Thank God I'm sitting down.
Well, you know what? Don't pass out. We'll get through this quick. As a kid, what was your favorite thing to hunt?
White-tailed deer.
White-tailed deer.
Yes.
What was your biggest, most memorable deer and most memorable hunt?
First deer I ever shot with my dad. I was 12, and it was a little 5-pointer, and I thought it was like the biggest buck in the entire world.
Well, at 12-year-old, that was, like you said, your first deer.
It was
like
amazing.
Me too. I had a little 3x4 whitetail, and it's the best day of my life.
I mounted it.
Yeah. Well, you know
I
what?
still have it. I still have it. You have to
get rid of the next question. What was your first mount? Right there.
That one.
Where's it hanging right now?
Randomly in the room that I grew up in when I was a kid.
So you don't have it with you now?
No, I keep, because I like to walk into my bedroom, like where I grew up, and like go back.
Everybody who owns guns has a personal favorite.
Yes. What is yours
and why?
That's easy. My Browning 12 gauge bird gun. I saved up when I wanted my own gun. I saved up when I was 10. I grew up on a potato farm. So I would save up my little $200 paychecks a week, and then I eventually had it by the end of the summer. I was shooting doves.
Was it an automatic pump over and under?
Oh, it's pump. 12 gauge pump gun. I still use it today. It's awesome.
So you started out with a 12 gauge?
Yeah, and I killed my first deer with it.
Us little guys start out with 20 gauges.
Well, you know, some people can handle it. Some people can't handle it, but that's fine.
Switch gears a little bit here. How many beers does it take to write a hit country song?
Depends on how bad you are. I would say the minute I crack one open, I'm rocking.
So
I'm rocking.
From one to how many?
From one sip
you're going
to the second 6-pack. We're good.
You're golden.
Yes, first sip to second 6-pack.
So you're just putting on gold records one leg at a time.
I'm just like you, man. But when I put my pants on, I make gold records.
Gold records. All right, were you good in school?
No.
Were you good multiple choice at least?
Yes.
All right, good. I'm gonna give you a couple multiple choice. All right, you're about to get into a gunfight. Who's the one badass that you want by your side? Would it be Dick Cheney, Clint Eastwood, or Ice-T? But you can't say Clint Eastwood.
I was gonna say Clint Eastwood, but honestly, probably Ice-T. But Clint Eastwood's pretty. Yeah. Clint Eastwood doesn't even need a gun, actually.
He just looks like Chuck Norris. Just looks at him. They just melt.
They melt. Their
fall
faces
over.
Off.
Game over. Do you have anybody else you'd throw in except that? Any hero like John Wayne or Kevin Costner or Benny Spies?
John Wayne.
John Wayne, not me.
That's a good one.
All right, good. You've written hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of songs, right?
Yes, hundreds.
All right.
A year.
So you know a lot about old school country music, right? A little bit.
You're gonna ask me who wrote songs, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna do easy ones. Mountain music.
I'm supposed to know who wrote that song?
Oh, who sang it?
Oh. Play me some mountain music. Sounds like Alabama to me.
Boom! Nailed her. Nailed her. How about a little Forever and Ever Amen?
Randy Travis?
Nailed it.
I'm gonna love you. I'm nervous if I get something wrong.
You're stranded in the woods for 48 hours going back to the multiple choice.
Okay.
Who would you want to be most stranded with? Betty White, Jesse Jackson, Ryan Seacrest, Aaron Neville, Nickelback, your manager, Richard Simmons, or this one doesn't really apply. What's the other one? Wow, it's Tiffany Lakowski. Unmarried.
Oh.
That wasn't going to throw that one
I've hunted with Lee and Tiffany.
See, I knew that. I knew that. That's why I wasn't going to throw that one out there.
And Ryan Seacrest is dating my ex-girlfriend, so that would be weird. Probably wouldn't want to do that.
All right, he's out.
But although we would have a lot to talk about.
I didn't know he was dating your ex-girlfriend.
Let's see.
I might not have included that one.
You know what? Betty White is amazing. I love me some Betty White. But here's the deal. She's pushing, what, 90s?
Yeah, she's pushing 90.
So let's hopefully we're not on that island for a very long time.
Or is there someone else you can think of? Other than the list? Dump the list?
Dump the list? I would take a pretty girl.
Right there. Chuck, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you very much. This was fun. It was rushed, but fun.
Rush but fun.
And here's your gift right there, your prize.
Did I do well?
Oh yeah, you did great.
Oh,
You did
gun
great.
it.
Yeah. It's a good show. It's a good show.
Never heard of it. Is this a show? I don't even know if it's, is it on air?
But I've heard of Chuck, so you know.
Weird. That's
I
weird.
can't get him back. Thanks, dude. It's good meeting you.
What's your name
Thanks for
again?
sitting down.